What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Beaky, and let's talk about the biggest, the best-selling franchise of the year. I know some of you guys already are saying, Beaky, what? A Call of Duty game is the biggest and best-selling franchise of the... Yes, it is. Let's not get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Whether we want it to be or not, Call of Duty, year over year, sell the most copies. It just does. Infinite Warfare, as much as some of us didn't like it that much, it is just selling like crazy. This dislike bar does not matter anymore. So now that there is a new Call of Duty taking it back to World War II, is this finally the time that people like me, who has played a lot of the Call of Duty games but has not bought one in years, is it finally time that I step up and purchase the brand new Call of Duty? Let's go over this brand new World War II edition coming from Sledgehammer and what it has to offer. Now, obviously we've only seen a small teaser so far. We haven't seen any core gameplay, but there is a lot to take away from what we've shown so far. And we already know the general population of casual gamers, or just the people who come home and play a game a few nights a week, are going to buy this game. I already have nieces and nephews. I have a nephew where he just plays PlayStation 4 exclusives like the Uncharted, the Horizons, and Call of Duties. Like, he don't care about indie games, he don't care about much third-party games. That's just how he is. And there's a lot of other people out there in the gaming community that's like that as well. They play the exclusive games on their console, whether it's the Forzas, the Halos, and then they buy a Call of Duty game, and they buy like 6 games a year, and Call of Duty is one of that, and then they buy the season pass. I got family members that do this, and it drives me nuts, because I'm like, yo, you're missing out on so many other small, great games. But is this Call of Duty going to be the one for people like I already said, I'm repeating myself now, like me, who have passed up on all the other games? So far, what we have already seen from the game is we're going to be able to invade Normandy again. We're going to be going over the beach. We're going to be playing as a female French resistance fighter. But most of the time, we're going to be playing as a young American. And as this young American, we're going to be seeing from his point of view going through this war, all the hellish stuff he has to deal with. Now, that as a story is not something that's like really grasping me, pulling me into buying this game because of the story stuff. But I will say from the teaser trailer, it looks really, like the trailer looks pretty nice, and it showed me the battles from World War II, and I was really a fan of the Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 2. That's when I was a Call of Duty fan. I know a lot of people was a fan when Modern Warfare came around, but I was a big fan of the Battlefield games back in the day. The Modern Warfare games. My God, that's Modern Warfare. Oh my God. Medal of Honor. I said Modern Warfare, but do you guys remember the franchise Medal of Honor? I was a big fan of those games back in the World War II days. Now, to bring it back to the setting definitely does have me more interested. I'm getting a little older in age. Now, I ain't getting in my 40s or nothing, but I do think sometimes my reflexes can't keep up in these Modern Warfare, fast-paced, advanced warfare, infinite warfare, jumping in walls, shooting type Call of Duties. For some reason I could do it in like when I play Titan, but some reason something's different about the Call of Duty. I think slowing it down a little bit in Call of Duty might be a little bit better for people like me who haven't played a Call of Duty multiplayer competitively in years. I pick it up, play a few matches, have some fun, and move on. Now hopefully if they do the multiplayer correctly and make it the right speed for somebody boots on the ground like me, I might be able to jump right back in. Still, I'm very happy to see the setting. The setting is good for me. Just like World War I. I was very amazed what they were able to do with Battlefield 1 when EA did that. I mean, I was like, oh god damn, they made this shit pretty damn interesting. It made me kind of impressed. Like, I haven't bought a Battlefield game in years. I haven't owned a Battlefield game for myself since Battlefield 4. You guys know I hated Battlefield Hardline. Sorry for any Battlefield Hardline fans out there. Thought that game was complete trash. Just keeping it real. Let's just talk about something else that's actually interesting about this new news. They have already started hinting at the zombie mode coming up for this, which is going to be co-op. You guys remember, I don't like zombie mode in the Call of Duty games. It's just not my thing. I play with friends. I'm glad to help my friends out. I could play perfectly fine. It does not entertain me. It hasn't entertained me. Zombies hasn't entertained me since World at War. I just don't care. All the stuff they've added to it, just too much. It don't matter to me. Really what matters to me is how the shooting feels with the core guns in the multiplayer and how the single player is set up. Like the last Call of Duty single player that I was blown away by was Advanced Warfare. I like Kevin Spacey and where they went with that. I know there were some cheesy ass moments. We all know that. Let's not get it twisted. But I thought overall they actually put together a cohesive story about a future, but not too future ahead, and some stuff that I was kind of interested about corporations and how corporations trying to run the world. Thought it was kind of cool there. Will this have like the complexity of that? No, probably not, just because we already know what happened in World War II. If you're in America, you actually anywhere in the world, you probably life was affected, or in the sense you were taught about World War II in one way or another, so you probably know where a lot of this stuff is going to lead. Still, that doesn't stop people like Sledgehammer from creating a unique, interesting story. Like right now, this is completely an utter fiction, but I've been watching Man in High Castle. Please, if you do have Amazon Prime, go check out Man in High Castle. It's an alternate story of World War II and time travel and per se. I don't want to spoil it. This is a very interesting show. Go watch it. The second season is already out. Go watch that show. And I'm just thinking, because I've been watching a lot of that World War II content, and this Call of Duty's coming out, and I'm really hyped on Man in High Castle and some other anime stuff I've been watching set in that time period, this really might be the right time for this Call of Duty to come out and really rejuvenize this genre of video games in this time place that I have really just left to the wayside. I did not pick up the last Call of Duty game because I was so disappointed with that beta. That beta turned me off. Wow, it turned me off, guys. And last but not least, if you are a Call of Duty fan, can you please not support this? Do not go to the Call of Duty web store and purchase the $45 WWII hoodie or the $22 t-shirt or the $35 GI duffel bag. Wait till the game is out, or until the reviews is out, to start funding the money this way. Let's wait till the game is out before you buy these extra products around the game, because the game might come out and it might be ass. It might be ass. I mean, we already do have some information currently about the editions that's going to be coming out for the game. We're going to have the base edition, which is going to be $59. We're going to have the digital edition that's going to be $100 that come with season pass, and of course the mystery more. It's going to come with more. Yes, guys, give us $100 and we're going to give you a season pass and more. More details will be revealed later. I'm going to say wait on pre-ordering it, guys. They are not going to run out of pre-orders for this game. They are not. So even know about this, right? You can wait 1 day before the private beta access, which you get for pre-ordering the game, right? And then pre-order it. So just wait till the last minute. Or you know what? Actually, I'm actually suggest as many people as possible play the beta, because if it wasn't for the beta last year, it would have been bad news for me and some of my family who was like, and my friends even, who was like, yeah, I just can't get into this multiplayer for this new Call of Duty, this new one that came out last year. I was like, this does not feel very well, not to me at all. Moving on from there, though, there was a pro edition that comes with season pass, a collectible steel book, and the mysterious more. What the more is? Who the knows? You guys have to let me know. And also, this is completely random, but my gosh, I just censored myself because of the whole YouTube stuff. This the Call of Duty section of this video is over. I just realized that's the first time I've ever done it. If you guys haven't heard, YouTube has a new policy with ads on videos. That if your video contains profane language or mature content, they will flag your video to not have ads on it. And I literally, in my mind, for a split second, I thought about that consequence of me saying fuck, and I said I didn't want to say the word. I censored myself. That's insane. That's insane. YouTube's ad policy literally made me censor myself from speaking freely and expressing myself freely. That's the first time, and I can imagine big creators who have YouTube as their living having this problem where they want to express themselves, use vulgar language because it fits into their form of speaking and what they want to emphasize with what they're saying, and they have to stop for a split second and be like, oh, I can't curse right now because YouTube's going to have the automated, translations for this video, and it's going to say you said F-U-C-K. Oh no, now your video gets tagged with a mature content. Now you don't get ads on your videos anymore. And for those people who are wondering if this thing hasn't happened, now I'm just on a rant on YouTube. I didn't expect it. This actually kind of bugs me. As a YouTube creator, I never thought I would get to this point where my brain, I'm even mad at myself for even letting that happen. How? That is not right. I should not have to be able to pause for even a millisecond and think about the ads that might appear in my videos, because no, I should be able to say what I want to say and just let it be. Somebody out there is going to want to put an ad in this video, even if I say F-U-C-K fuck. Somebody is going to want to do it related to the video game industry. Oh man, YouTube, get your stuff together. YouTube has changed. And it's going to change your creators as well. Only thing I can tell you guys as fans, as people who watch YouTube creators, support them. Whichever way you want to go about doing that, support them. If that's giving them a follow on Twitter, if that's literally just sharing the video. If you can't do it monetarily, follow them on Twitter, share the video on Facebook, share the video on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. That actually helps the creator. If you can, do their Patreon, donate, YouTube Red, whatever you could do. Buy their t-shirts if they have one. Because sooner or later, some of these creators are going to have to make the decision. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to either censor myself or get direct funding from fans. If I can't get direct funding from my fans, I'm going to have to censor what I say or the way I say it. They might not change their opinion, but they might be more advertiser friendly. And I'm like, I don't want that to be something I'm going to have to think about. We'll see. Anyways, Beaky here with the Untitled Game Show. Be noted once again, the end of this little rant, even if you see an ad on a YouTube video, it does not mean that that creator is making money these days. Because YouTube's new system is screwy. Ads will still play in the videos, but they make nothing. In fact, there are videos that I have that I know people YouTube Red. I don't even understand how YouTube Red works with all this shit, because I'm like, how does this video make $0 with all these views? And there are people with YouTube Red who've had to watch this video. Like, it's insanity. It's insanity right now. But, oh, those creeping back of my mind, YouTube policies, please don't. You already banned my channel last month for over a month. They deleted my channel. It took over a month to reinstate it once they realized it was a mistake. YouTube is screwing up. Random rant at the end of a Call of Duty video. Who knows why. Peace out, guys. I'm going to be here anyways, making a video for you guys tomorrow. But really, go share people's videos that you like their videos. Tell them, leave them a comment, tell them to keep doing. I'll support you no matter what. Seriously, it really does motivate people. Or people will stop making videos. They will just fade away. They will go to Twitch. They will move on. Like, people will. Especially the people who are like, especially those channels who are 100,000 subscribers who have to think about it, like, am I making enough to really do this? Do I have to spend all this time? Who make really high quality content? Some people don't get it as easy as me to be able to come on a webcam and just speak my mind, and some of you guys listen to that. Some people have to do freaking graphics. Some people gotta do music custom for the video. There's a lot of different things going into it. I'm not saying what I'm doing is exactly easy, but I put a lot of money to make it as simple as I want it to be. I'm out of here. Later. I still love YouTube. Watch it every day. It's just, now I'm thinking, who's censoring themselves because of YouTube? That's a bad thought.